Hello Pisces, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your January 24th to the 30th, 2022 financial reading regarding your money and career. Remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever it is meant for. And check your sun, moon, and rising. I want to make sure I tell you that because, you know, if this doesn't resonate, check your other signs in your chart as well because they may be active right now. Alright, I want to pull you guys a Wisdom of the Oracle. These are overall oracle for anybody who may need a message that isn't going to come through, or it could be, you know, just an extra for you. But I always like to pull the oracles just in case there's a message for you. I used to pull them at the end, and you know, it makes more sense to do the beginning because if it was something for you and you didn't wait till the end because the reading doesn't resonate, you're not going to see that. Okay, so well, that's definitely not going to go. That's going to need a shuffle here. Okay, let's try that again. Mix that energy up a little bit. Alright, what do we have for Pisces here? We have time to go. In the reverse, that is a protection message. Anything else here? No, I'm feeling like a Queen of the Moon as well for you guys. I'll do a little shuffle on that too. Move that energy around a little bit. Alright. What other messages do you have for Pisces regarding their money and career at this time? Creation. Wow, this card came up so often last week in readings. Like every other reading was the creation card. So many of us, I believe, at this time with everything that went on with the pandemic and everything that went on financially with everyone, we're trying to build something new here. Being self-employed, a lot of people went self-employed. They complain about people not going back to work, but a lot of that has to do with people just not willing to take crap. You know, when it comes to their finances, they're tired of living under the poverty line. And even if you're going to live under the poverty line, at least it'll be on your terms. That's how I feel about it as well. You know, what are you going to do? Because they tax the heck out of you self-employed as well, so it seems. All right, let me get my little readers out here. I do have my contacts in, but sometimes it's harder to focus. Okay, we're going to look up time to go, the number 45. It is a protection message. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you want to say a warning. It's like a little extra advice on what you should be doing at this time. All right, time to go. Essential meanings, endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. And your protection message. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling like there's a lot of doubt in letting a lot of negativity roll into your thought patterns. Maybe you've been, like we say with the creation card showing up here again, thinking a lot about changing how you make your money, how you maybe a total change of careers, maybe going to school for something else, and you're kind of doubting yourself on, maybe, maybe if I wait a little longer in this job or this, doing it this way, maybe I'll get that promotion, or maybe I'll make more money, or maybe if I just further my education for that job particular. And then on the other hand, you're wanting to, I think maybe you set in stone at some point this past year, Pisces, that you wanted to change. Maybe I'm going to do this because it makes more money and I would like it better. And now you're doubting, like, maybe I wouldn't be successful. Maybe just cut that out. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and when you start working on that goal, and if you had set your mind months ago that I'm going to try this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all my effort into it, and it just hasn't come, if it was a small business, whatever, and it didn't come off the ground as quickly as you need it to. That's the problem right there, isn't it? Needing it to. It's not about wanting it to. You can want it all day, but when you need it, when you there's a fine line where when you're already on a poverty line, when you're already, and we don't like to see ourselves as being below the poverty line, but reality is that most of us don't know what it's like to not worry about the bills, or not have to worry about food on the table, but a lot of us do. And a lot of times we gotta surrender ourselves to these jobs that don't pay well, because we can't go to school and do that, because we need to work full time, and it's hard to work full time, take care of your family, and then the car breaks down, type of thing. And then you get those doubts. If you set in motion, and it could go on for months, I'm doing this, and then I've watched it with a lot of different people, and then they give up, and then you're still stuck in that rut. Don't do that. I feel like your time is coming, but you got to hold on. Okay, we're going to go to the number, sorry, that was a lot of talk, but I felt like it needed to be said. The number 39. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. There is a good reason for the saying, busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, their semi-submersible homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Making something that wasn't there. It doesn't have to be, they're not talking just on the line of craftiness or being good with your hands to build stuff. They're talking like building that path, opening, clearing pathways to a new future for you, your family, the people around you. I feel like there's a lot of that going on at this time. A lot of insight into, that you can do better. You don't have to settle for where you're at all. You can constantly strive to be better or have more for you and your people around you. All right, Pisces, let's get into the body of your read. I'm going to shuffle these two. Something tells me to shuffle. They may make me, they may make me throw them like the other cards here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. The King of Cups. Coming up in your challenge. It seems like there's a strive to be better, to do something else. I feel like a lot of you aren't in the job that's best suited for you. It may have been comfortable, it may have paid the bills, but I feel like in reality this isn't what you love. You want to you want to do something that you love to do, which is it's natural. It's and it would be more natural if you were working in an area where it was something that you're interested in, that you love to do. Not you know, you don't have being interested in something and being, you know, doing it because you, how do I want to say this, because you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you may have went to school for it for a few years even, or took courses on it before you did it. But that doesn't mean that you loved it. You might have had a little interest in it, but that interest fades after a while if there's no love for it. I feel like everyone should tap into their natural abilities. Some people say, well, I don't have any. Well, that's not true. Everybody's good at something, whether it be talking. Maybe you're good at counseling people, your friends in that. Maybe you need to go in a field like that, where you're able to talk to people and you know, help direct them, calm them down, in which people say, hey, my life is shambles. What? How can I direct somebody else? But you still can. You know, if you're that type of person who can make people feel better about their situation, then maybe that's something you need to get into. People get paid to do that. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I feel maybe someone is good at that and needs to follow that. Spirit, you know, has these things popping in my head for a reason, guys. But I feel like someone here is struggling with, I want to do something that I love to do. I'm not happy where I'm at, but you know the struggle is real, money-wise as well. I feel like there's breakthroughs coming though, so don't give up on your hopes for the future, your dreams of what you'd rather be doing. You have the Lovers here. What's benefiting you? The Lovers can mean a new relationship coming in here. I'm feeling like contracts of some sort though. That they also it's like contracts, new beginnings. It could be just like this, a transition. It will benefit you to go for that. Go for what it is that you love. Stop struggling in your head about it and do it. Just try it. Do it. It doesn't hurt to, and if you fail, then get up and do it again until you get it right. You know? That's what this feels like here. But it feels like it's something new, something that you're going to embark on, something that you need to embark on. And I feel like it would be, you know, you got the sun rising in the background here. And divine. A divine being here, just watching over the situation and keeping everything on the level as it should. That's what this feels like. You've got the Seven of Wands here in Message from Spirit. Overcoming. This is you overcoming. These are like all the fears, all of the overcoming past you know, negativity and bad things that may have occurred. Not just bad things, that's not what I want to say, like failures. I don't want to say failures either, but past attempts and knocking those feelings back. Overcoming those feelings of I can't do it, or I may not succeed if I do it. This is Spirit telling you to go for what you know. Go for it. Go for what you want. Go for what you love. Something you got your heart into here. What else do we have here? For Pisces at this time. What else do they need to know? I think we're done with this deck. Goodness. Let me see. I feel like, oh, I felt like turning it over and look what's there. The Ten of Cups. I'm going to put this over here. Kind of an overall feeling to the read here. Overall ending to the read. Ending to this energy. Moving towards what you love. I feel like there's a lot of you out here trying to, you want to succeed, because you're not going to just succeed for yourself. You're going to take someone with you. You're going to take people with you. You're going to upgrade your surrounding you know, the people that you love and care for, you want them to do better as well. And it could be a possibility that you have younger people, or people that you think, you know, if I succeed and they see me succeed, then they'll go for what they need and they'll go for what they want and succeed within their own right. Okay, we're going to get some clarity here for Pisces. There's you guys have a lot of success coming up here in the future. I feel like you just need to get a handle on this. I think that there's a lot of fear of failure going on here. The Spirit is saying you don't have to fear that anymore. Push those feelings down. You have it in you to create something wonderful for you and everyone else. You have the Ace of Swords. You have a lot going on, I feel like, in your mind. Lots of, you know, you're flitting from this to that. You may be losing a little sleep here as well because your mind won't stop when you get into bed. I do that often. But the swords, to me, can go both ways. They can be a sign of conflicts, raising your sword for protection type of thing, being holding, you know, protecting what you've got and being secure in what you're doing. But they also can be communication, needing to open your mind up, open those gates and let in good thoughts. You don't have to always be on protective mode. I feel like there's something coming in here. There may be, and I'm looking at the fact that she's got her eyes closed and her head back, and the mind is just going. Think about positive things as you fall asleep at night. Stop focusing so much on the negative here, Pisces. I feel like that is a good time. That's what I like to do, is think about what I want to achieve, what goals I'm working on, and the great outcomes that there could be. Don't think about the bad. Don't think about what may happen with failure or whatever. Think about the good, because it puts your mind into a mode as you fall asleep that is, excuse me, that is productive. That's what I want to say. That is productive. Aces bring gifts as well. I feel like there's some communication coming in here for some of you. It may be about a new job. It may be, someone may say something. I feel like someone may say something to you, and it's going to trigger, it's going to trigger something in you. A get up and go and get up and do kind of thing. Like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Someone may remind you of something that, maybe an idea that you had in the past, and you would talk to them about it. I feel like someone's gonna bring that up again, and that is, you need to focus on that. That is your glue here that's going to stick your future together and build that path. I'm seeing like a puzzle piece bridge to over some treacherous water to a clear beginning on the other side, a new path, a new gateway, and it's like you're gluing pieces together and making them solid so you can get across. So weird sometimes. Okay, let's go here. What else do we have for Pisces here at this time? I think we're going to pick it. The Fool. Acting, needing to act on something, throwing caution to the wind, believing in yourself, believing that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like something will come in here. Someone may offer you an opportunity. Someone's going to come along here and may offer some of you an opportunity, and you're going to have to sign a contract, I feel, or engage yourself into something and say, hey, tick for a tack. If you have a small business going, or you're like self-employed, I feel like someone is going to be like, you know what, you rub my back, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. I feel like that would be a good combination. I feel like that might be part of this. Always be careful, obviously, of who it is or what their background is, possibly. Check everything. Make sure that they are legit. But I feel like this is a good offering coming in here. You have the star in the reverse. When I see the star in the reverse, the star is about, you know, holding on to dreams from, I feel like, from the past sometimes, things that you may have had a love for, things that you may have thought, you know, I'd love to do that for a living, and then we let it go and we forget about it. I feel like that's why it's in the reverse. Sometimes it changes, our path changes, and our dreams, things that we really want, sometimes will change, or we forget about them. Could be this as well for some of you, forgetting what it is, that the passion that you had for something in particular. That might be where this comes in. I feel, I'm looking back at this again, this ace and this, I feel like something that someone says is going to spark some energy in you about things that you wanted to do in the past, things, other paths that you thought you would take, and now you, a few years have gone by, or maybe a few decades, who knows, right? And you let that go. You forgot about what it was that you originally were after when you started doing something. I did that. I went, when I was very young, I thought, you know, I want to work as a nurse in obstetrics and stuff like that. And that's where I was, oh, okay, well, the easiest thing I thought would go to be a CNA. And then I liked the geriatrics. I worked at a nursing home, and I ended up staying. And I forgot my whole dreams. Like, now I'm, you know, I'm totally, obviously, everything's changed for me. But I forgot originally. Once in a while I would remember it, but I forgot my initial reason for even doing it was for financial security and all that. And I let all that go and went on a different path. Regrets come up later in life, believe me. I'm sure a lot of you know that. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have the Queen of Wands. There's a feeling of overcoming fear. I'm seeing this again here. This is going into a message from Spirit. I feel like security is on its way for you guys. I feel it feels like you know, having the power in the palm of your hands, celebratory feeling of celebrating, knowing what it is that you want, being I'm looking at this cat over here, comfortable at her feet. I feel like being comfortable in your own skin, being able to not having to stress. I feel like the lessening of stress is here. I think you do need to take this path, though, of needing to throw some caution here to the wind and taking chances. Some of you may not want to take a chance on it, but I feel like this is something that you must do in order to fulfill those past dreams here. And you have Knight of Swords. A fast moving energy, fast forward. It's like you're going from one spot, moving on into the next. The bird in flight here, it feels like going against the grain. The bird is coming this way, and he's running that way. And I feel like going against the grain, going fast in a different direction than everybody else, not adhering to what other people are doing. The change in life pattern, the change in jobs, career, going for whatever it is that you want. I'm looking at the fact that he's got a bow gun on his back here. Protection, flinging, leaving. Let me put it like this: not leaving, but the same with this, with the Fool's card here. Throwing caution to the wind and going on. You may have been so worried about protecting what you got that you didn't move forward, and now you're gonna put this to the back burner. and go for something. Going, and it'll push you, I feel like, closer to your goals here. Getting things done. You'll see a more progress happening here if you release some of that fear and take that step forward. Take some steps forward that needed to be taken a long time ago, probably, and create that new path. Forge a new path for your children or for your friends or your family, whoever it is that needs to see someone succeeding in, at something so that they succeed. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse here. I feel like someone here has been expecting someone to help them financially, or maybe someone has been helping financially. This being in the reverse, I feel like it's somebody who you feel is comfortable in, they got all the money they need or whatever, and what you failed to see is that, oh, they can afford to loan me this or that. Maybe they said no. I don't feel like the point of financial security, especially I'm looking at the fact he's gray-haired, sitting there with his dog, you know what I mean, holding that pentacle. I feel like they have enough for them to be secure. If they give it away, or too much of it, then they won't be secure. I feel like you need to understand why they've decided on what they've decided on. Somebody may have been cut off from some finances as well. I mean, cut off from like maybe someone's helped you out a lot. Maybe it's a parent or that kind of a situation, and they're sure they're financially secure. I feel like that you need to understand from their point of view. If they've worked hard to get where they're at, you can't just give it away. You wouldn't be willing to do that. I feel like saying to someone, I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. Reaching for success and watching things grow. I feel like there is a lot of, if you overcome, go above and beyond, go for what it is that you love, go for what it is that you know, and not depending on anyone else. I feel like not depending on anyone else, and remembering what it is that you originally wanted to do and why. Overcoming your fear of failures and getting through it. And I feel like you got this Ten of Cups sitting over here. Nine of Pentacles into a Ten of Cups. I feel like that's building for your future, getting things done, building that path, opening that pathway, making that bridge, piecing that bridge together until you get to the other side. And you want the bridge sturdy enough for everyone else to come with you. That's what it feels like here. All right. I think that's it for that. I want to pull another oracle or two. What do we have here? Power over difficulty. Power over difficulty. Yeah. Number 32. There's a lot of, and it's reclaiming your power. A lot of you have replenished your energy, replenished your power supply, your mojo. Things getting draining all of your and it's not about your finances necessarily. It's about, yeah, it is about your finances, obviously, but I mean, it's about reclaiming that power, reclaiming your energy, taking back. You've given out so much, and you got to replenish that. Give back to yourself. that is this whole direction of getting over fears, getting that you're going to start seeing these accomplishments here, and it's going to push you to go further. That's what I feel like. And you're going to end up with this 10 of Cups over here. You're going to end up with everything that you need, and security, financial and home security, for everyone around you. That's what this feels like here coming in. But remember to replenish your energy. I feel like telling somebody for sure. Remember to replenish yourself. Take the time out for yourself. If you can take time out and worry about every little thing, you can take that same time out and meditate and draw your energy back to you. That's what I feel like saying. Okay, Pisces, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week, and I will see you next video.